11 months ago, I bought an old abandoned house in central West Portugal, and ever since then I have been restoring it. I'm currently focusing my attention on the garden area. I've just become the mother of 3 cute chicks, Penny, Pew Pew, and Lucy, and I am really enjoying getting to know their personalities and how to look after them.
Hello, and what is going on? I know that probably a lot of my regular subscribers are asking the question, what is happening? Why is the title of this video, I'm selling my house? Well, there is a whole big story to this. Have you got a cup of tea? Are you ready? I'll try not to take too long to explain. However, so when I first decided to live in Portugal, I had a vision in mind of where I wanted to live. I love the mountains, and I knew that my forever home would definitely be near to the mountains, not necessarily in the mountains, but near to the mountains, and have a beautiful view of the mountains every single day. And so when I bought this house here, it was a compromise for me at the time. I bought it here in this particular area because I had met Fabi here, and I wanted to see if we could make a relationship. But I also wanted to have a home of my own again after 4 years of not living in a house. And so that's how I ended up buying this particular house. And I do love it. I really like it. I don't say I love it. I really do like it. And it is in a beautiful location. It's very near to the beaches, as you know, which are beautiful here. And it's very quiet. It's lovely. It really is really, really lovely. But there is a but. In this space here, it's all enclosed. I don't have any views unless I climb up my steps there behind me and look, then I have a lovely view of all around here. I don't have the views of the area that I'm living in. So it's not like I open my back door and look at that vista and just take a deep breath and say thank you for all of this. That feeling where you know that you're in the right place. So, where does this lead to? Ever since I bought this house, I have continued to look at other houses all around Portugal. I have never closed my mind to where I wanted to be, apart from the fact that I knew it would be mountains. I really loved the area of Habida, which is the area near Setúbal, which is south of Lisbon. That area is absolutely beautiful, but it's out of my budget. I can't afford the type of place that I want with the size of land that I want. And I don't want much land, but I do want something bigger than I have here. And so what happened? What happened was a couple of weeks ago, an old stone house appeared up on one of my listings that I subscribe to. And it was in one of the other areas that I really love, the area of Monsanto. And Monsanto is about 3 hours north of here, and it's on the near to the east, no, the northeast side of Portugal, near to the entry point to Spain. So Monsanto is probably about 30, I think it's about 30 kilometers to Spain from there. And Monsanto also has they say it is the most Portuguese village in Portugal. It has won awards for this a few years back now, but it is a most amazing village there because it's built on a rock, on a huge rock. It's almost like a little mountain. And all the houses, or most of the houses, have like big boulders within the house, because they've built the houses around the side of this huge rock and all these boulders, because you can't move the boulders because they're so incredibly big, they're not going anywhere. So it is a really amazing place. But the house I saw was not in the village of Monsanto on the side of this mountain. It's actually close by in a little village. It's not even a village really. Hamlet, a little hamlet there. So the views there are of the mountains over towards Spain and the beautiful huge rock of Monsanto and the countryside, and it is fantastic. I actually went to visit this property on Monday. Monday, it's now Thursday. No, it's Friday. Oh my goodness. So I went to visit it on Monday, and it was that moment. If you've ever bought a property that you love, you will know what I'm saying. That you arrive there and you actually don't even need to see inside it, because already you know you're just going to love it. And I think I had that feeling even before I went to see it. Deep breath. So this property, it is bigger than here. It has huge potential. It's all the stonework. It's all made of stone, and it is amazing. But it has been totally gutted inside, and I mean totally. There is nothing inside it. There is the groundworks inside that has electricity connected and water connected, but at the moment, like, there's no taps or no light switches or anything like that to actually get it. So that is the state of play of it. So it needs a lot of renovation work, and not renovation work that I can do. I need contractors to do it. There is some stuff, of course, that I can do myself on other areas there. So anyway, I'm waffling. So that is the reason why I am now selling this house, because I have found the place that I believe will be my forever home, if we can say that. But as far as I know. And the lady who lived there before had lived there well into her 90s before she had to leave and go into a home to be looked after. But so I'm waffling a little bit about that. So that is the story behind why I'm now selling this house. So what happens now? Well, for me, I'm always living in the moment. The house purchase is like going to happen in the future, but I have to be in this moment. And so for me, that is, yes, the house is on the market, and next week I will be doing a whole video tour of this house with all the details of that. So yeah, tune in if you're interested. If you're buying this house, then you'll want to watch that video. But it will be a nice video anyway. And I do a whole tour of the whole house and talk about everything that's been going on here. And in the meantime, I have lots of projects here that I still want to continue with. For me, this is still my home. I'm still living here. I still want to make it nice for us here. So I'm still growing new flowers. I'm still planting more vegetables in the vegetable garden. And there are lots of jobs here I need to complete, one of which is the wall behind me that needs to be painted white. Then I need to finish the pathway, which is over there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, but the pathway is like the stone pathway I was making is over there. I want to continue to do that because I have lots of rocks just sitting there. And there are lots of finished painting the back wall, but it's not completely finished either. And oh yes, a bit more painting on the other side of this. I have all the tiles there to move. I have lots of rubbish to get rid of. And there are a few things in the house I need to do. So there are still plenty of things for you to tune in and watch in the coming weeks. And obviously have updates on what's happening here with the sale of this house and the purchase of the other house as well. And there is more to the story, which I will tell you about in a later video. So I think that has caught you up to date on the title of this video. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed the rest of this video. There is a very interesting an interesting chapter in the video that is to do with making bread. So yes, I had the opportunity to watch some people making bread and using like one of the traditional bread ovens here in Portugal. So carry on watching to see that. And thank you for listening. And I look forward to all your comments. And yeah, okay, enjoy the video. So the first job that I'm going to do is to move some of these tiles here out the way so that I can get to this side of here of this area to finish painting it. Planting purple sprouting broccoli. But look, the seeds are tiny and it says to put them 80 centimeters apart. So I haven't really got that much space here, so I'm just going to put in three lots. Maybe that's going to be too many, but I'm going to do that. But I'm going to put a few seeds in one hole as well. I think that's right. But this packet has like 180 seeds in it. I mean, who needs 180 seeds? Well, I guess if you're going to be planting a whole field of them. Let's do it. Put them in the hole. Remember last week I talked about planting cosmos seeds? Well, look at the ones in the pots already. They have grown like, literally they started to grow overnight. So yeah, I have 4 pots here. But what is interesting is in the flower bed at the bottom there, I can see like tiny little shoots coming up. So either they're not going to take there, or they're just going to take a bit longer, because the, let's say the propagation time, is that the right word, for them to grow is about 10 to 14 days. So maybe I just need to wait until then. But I have all of these seeds here in these pots that I can plant in that area. So that's great. What's going on, Lucio? What's happening? What's happening? Lucio, não faz isso. I think I need some intervention here. I don't know what's going on. Don't know if it's Lucio wants to try some things with Pew Pew. I'm not sure. But he just pecked some feathers out of her. That wasn't very friendly, was it? Can you see that now the tail feathers are growing a lot more than, a lot longer than the girls' tails feathers. So if we look at Penny, for example, who's gone over there, you can see that Lucio, hey Lucio, his feathers are actually really pretty. He's got some blue, some like peacock blue in the feathers, as well as black. He's gonna have really pretty tail feathers. I'm still trying to get used to the fact that my Lucy is a boy. They absolutely love the figs, so let me take some figs off the tree and put down here on the floor, and you'll see what happens. Yummy. Okay, let me take another one. They get ripe so quickly. Penny. Not going to eat it all. Penny's having a go. Lucio's not particularly interested. So I like how the back wall is now looking. Makes it so different down here. And unfortunately though, I just ran out of paint, so I couldn't finish this little bit here. So this week, next week, I'll be off to buy some more paint to finish that job. This is an art of making bread. The oven. Put all the wood in the oven. And then the bread will go in. Wow. And now we wait for the bread to rise and for the oven to get very hot. Put the bread in the oven. Smells good already. And what I love about this, it's made with such care. This is how food should be made. I really need to try that. And now the bread cooks. I don't know how long for, but we wait for the smell.
Che sta così o sta, non è una cosa
Baixa, agora vou pegar você e colocar lá dentro. Coloca lá dentro e vai sair quilo assado.
Wow, I was given some bread.
And guess what? The stone house has a bread oven.